Circle Network. We got it up over $600. Want to thank a good friend of mine out of Kingston, Ontario, Canada, who made a donation to help get that over 600 tonight. Mike Kelly out of Kingston, Ontario, Canada, thank you for your support in getting us over that $600 mark. Give you the starting lineup in just a moment, but again, we want to thank Mike for his donation to help us get over that $600 mark. So, set to go, 25 laps for the Whitesboro Plow Shop DIRTcar 358 Modifieds. That'll be Derek Webb in the 66W. Lance Willix will join him on the front row in the 31. Tim Fuller in the 19 inside row 2, alongside him Shaun Shaw in the 7S. Row number 3, Ryan Bartlett in the 39, 49 of Billy Dunn. Row 4, it's the 21 of Andy Howard, 18 Scott Webb. Final row, it's the 63 of Adam Roberts, and Frank Sibley jumping in the backup number 39 tonight. He'll start shotgun on the field in position number 10. Ready to go green. Next time by, as Scott Webb makes it out onto the racetrack. Set to go green. As they make their way up into turn number 3 and 4, Whitesboro Plow Shop DIRTcar 358 Modifieds are green at Can-Am. And the mad dash is on into turn number 1 and 2. Derek Webb out in front. Fuller gets a launch up off the bottom. He'll grab second. Willix back into the third spot along with Ryan Bartlett. Billy Dunn sailed it in there up on the top side of the racetrack. He's looking to pick up a few spots early on here as they work in lap number 1. Derek Webb, the leader. Fuller right there with him. But Billy Dunn has found something on that outside lane and is making it work. He started back in position number 6 and has made his way to 4th already, and he's looking for 3rd around Lance Willix as they go up into turn number 3 and 4, back down to the line. Derek Webb in control, but Fuller, Willix, and Dunn are right there with him as they work it up into 1 and 2. Billy Dunn is on the charge as Lance Willix pops a wheelie up off of turn number 2 as the battle for the lead ranges on. Derek Webb has it, but watch Billy Dunn in the outside lane. He is flying around the top side of the speedway. Fuller looking to the inside of Webb up off the turn, down to the line. 3-car battle for the top spot as they click off lap number 3. Derek Webb in control. Dunn up to 2nd, not for long. He'll grab the lead down the back straightaway. Billy Dunn from 6th to 1st in 3 laps as they head up into corner number 3 and 4. Fuller, he steps on the line. He'll try to make something happen up there as well. No such luck that time, though, as Billy Dunn takes over the lead. Billy Dunn to the point as they work in lap number 4 of this 25-lap contest. Derek Webb back to 2nd, Fuller back to 3rd as they exit turn number 4 down to the line one more time. Lance Willix looking at the back of Derek Webb and Tim Fuller looking for 2nd and 3rd right now as Shaun Shaw completes the top 5. Ryan Bartlett is 6th, Scott Webb is 7th, 8th is Andy Howard. Frank Sibley and Adam Roberts complete the rest of the field. Battle on for the 2 spot. Derek Webb to the inside lane. Tim Fuller found the fast way. He gets back by Derek Webb, so he'll move it into 2nd. But Billy Dunn flying around this racetrack. He has found something out there that nobody else has been able to find. He is working this track to perfection right now. On the outside through turn number 3 and 4, through the middle, up off the corner and down to the line and pulling away with 7 in the books. 7 down, 18 to go. Still quite a ways left to go in this 25 lap contest, but Dunn well out in front of the field as they head up into turn number 3 and 4 and down to the line this time by with 8 up on the board. 19 of Fuller, still back there about 8 car lengths in second. Derek Webb still trying to fend off the 31 of Lance Willix. Webb, he pulls a wheelie up off of turn number 2 that time as Lance Willix tries to move back in on him as they go to 3 and 4, but Billy Dunn in control one more time as he'll cross the line once again, putting lap number 9 up on the leaderboard. Billy Dunn coming into tonight, 68 career wins in modified competition between big block and 358 modifieds here at Can-Am. Would like to get closer to Pat O'Brien's all-time win record, which stands at 73. A win tonight will put him at 69 if he can get the job done. Tim Fuller right behind him in second, still about a half straightaway back. Cut a good corner that time. Nipping away at the lead, battle on for third. Lance Willix to that bottom lane. He'll clear Derek Webb into corner number 3 and 4. So Webb back to fourth, Willix up to third. Shaun Shaw trying to close in on these two drivers right now as they work in lap number 11. 11 laps are down. We are closing quickly on the halfway point. Billy Dunn and Tim Fuller, two of the winningest drivers here at the Can-Am Speedway in the modified division overall as they lead the way. Dunn your leader, Fuller second. Willix about a straightaway back in third. Lance Willix, 8 wins this season across about 5 different racetracks. 2 of those wins coming here as he works down the back straightaway, chasing the top 2 in the point standings right now as they work it across the line. Dunn in control still. Halfway home, 13 down, 12 more to go. Lead gap has stabilized at about 8 car lengths down the back straightaway. Again, Fuller gets a really good drive up off of turn number 2. Is able to close in ever so slightly on Billy Dunn, but right now Billy setting a pretty solid pace with 14 down and 11 to go. Top 2 within striking distance of one another. Fuller again working that inside lane. But the gap still about 8 car lengths. Again, straightaway back to Lance Willix in third. Shaun Shaw has made it to fourth. Derek Webb is falling backwards here in the midpoint of the race as Ryan Bartlett sneaks on through. He'll pick up spot number 5 with 15 complete. 10 laps left to go. And the 49 of Dunn still well in command of it. Fuller has done everything he can to try to run him down, but Billy's able to stabilize that gap between himself and Tim Fuller for the majority of this race. Lance Willix, he shifted lanes a little bit. He starts to move his ride up to the outside portion of the racetrack with Shaun Shaw right there in his tire tracks for the 4 spot. Ryan Bartlett still 5th as they bring it in through turn number 3 and 4 and down across the line. 17 laps up on the leaderboard, 8 more to go, and Billy Dunn trying to bring it home. Well, watching the lead gap, it is shrinking out there. Fuller has closed it down now to about 5 car lengths as they hit the back straightaway to turn number 3 and 4. Willix in a battle with Shaun Shaw for position number 3. That gap is about 2.5 car lengths. In the meantime, Fuller may have something for Billy Dunn here as they cross the line with 7 to go. Billy Dunn was flying around the outside of this racetrack, but right now Tim Fuller seems like he's found some speed out there and is closing quickly down the back straightaway as they head up into turn number 3 and 4. Fuller is there now. He's closed in on Billy Dunn. Billy Dunn's car looks like it's tightened up on him just a little bit as he closes in on Adam Roberts. He'll try to put him one down to the lap counter at lap 19. Gap stabilized again, about 3 car lengths down the back straightaway. Dunn will get to the inside of Adam Roberts, puts him a lap down with no problem. Fuller's going to have to try to do the same thing if he wants to keep pace with Billy Dunn as they bring it across the line. 5 laps left to go. 5 remain. Billy Dunn still sending a good pace out there. Fuller's going to have to do something to get around Adam Roberts down the back straightaway as he'll get by on the bottom lane with no problem. But Dunn will now have to contend with Frank Sibley in the 39F as they work it up into corner number 3 and 4 and down to the line. We will have 4 laps left to go. Race is far from over with. Dunn will shift his lane upstairs. He'll get by Sibley down the back straightaway with no problem. Now Fuller's got a lot of ground to make up in a short period of time as Billy Dunn has found a little something extra here in the closing stages of this race as they bring it across the line one more time. 3 to go for Billy Dunn. Tim Fuller, Lance Willix still the top 3. Shaun Shaw back to 4th. That battle between him and Willix has tapered off just a little bit. Pretty good sized gap between Willix and Shaw for positions 3 and 4. Ryan Bartlett holding on to the 5 spot. Once again, down to the line, 2 to go for Billy Dunn. Both Watertown, New York natives. 1 and 2 right now. Fuller has got to pull off something if he wants to catch Billy Dunn, but he's running out of time and running out of laps. The white flag will be in the air this time by Billy Dunn with a 4-car length advantage and pulling away up off of turn number 4. White in the air for Billy Dunn. Looking for his 3rd win in 2025, and he's done it in the last 5 races. Down the back straightaway. Final time through turn number 3 and 4. Billy Dunn out of Watertown, New York, came in as the point leader. He'll leave as the point leader as well. Billy Dunn to victory lane again. Fuller crosses in 2nd. Lance Willix will come home in spot number 3. Shaun Shaw and Ryan Bartlett the top 5.